Ranking the 92 English Football League clubs on the best fan bases, Part 8. In at 24, Bristol City. Bristol City are a good bunch of fans. You saw how they packed out Ashton Gate for the playoffs. They were really noisy. They were noisy in the away game as well, even when they were 3-0 down. You've got to say, considering they've been mid-table in the Championship for about 35 years, you'd understand if they kind of lost a bit of support. Well, they haven't. Fair play. 23, Bristol Rovers. But Rovers are better. This is the noisy part of Bristol. Both sets of clubs are decent, but Bristol Rovers have a very strong fan base and travel well in numbers. Considering where Bristol is in terms of distance, it's quite impressive. 22, Birmingham City. I'd say Birmingham City hate is a little bit forced, and it is a little bit based on envy. It's not their fault they've bought the division, but they backed their club really well this season, as you'd expect them to. But Birmingham City fans are good. When they want to pack out a stadium, they can. If they want to pack out an away end, they do. You think back to the 2011 League Cup win. Yes, there was the obvious defensive error, but it was the fans that took that win off Arsenal. Sheffield United at 21. This one's based on personal experience. Gillingham played Sheffield United in the FA Cup a couple years ago, and you'd have forgiven the Blades fans for not turning up. But they did. They packed out that away end and they sung. Really noisy bunch, and they were even loud when Gillingham beat them 4-0 on the opening day of the season in League One 2015. Sheffield United fans, do you remember that game? Very good fan base. Number 20, Wolverhampton Wanderers. Once again, Wolves travel in numbers and they travel with a lot of noise. They make a fairly good atmosphere at Molineux. And similar to Sheffield United, from my own experience, they brought a lot of numbers to Priestfield. Considering that was some of the most difficult years in their history, fair play. Number 19, Blackpool. Blackpool fans back their side very, very well, and they deserve to break into the top 20 here. Even when their club plummeted down to League 2, they still had the backing, and they're starting to really pack out Bloomfield Road. Fair play, Blackpool. Number 18, Grimsby Town. One of the most underrated fan bases in the EFL. It's not just the horrible, freezing cold location that Blundell Park is located in that makes them hard to play against. Their fans can make it quite hostile. And their away fans are decent. You think back to when they beat Wrexham in the National League playoff semi-final. Remember those limbs? That rounds up Part 8. Stay tuned for Part 9.